Okay, we just got our new shipment in today, and this one that's been super popular, Codenames, is, I want to call it a party-ish game, but it's more of a deduction type game. Basically, in Codenames, there's like a clue giver and a guesser. The clue giver will give a verbal clue, like we'll just say animal, animal 3 in this case. So basically, they have to guess which ones are the animal that the clue they're giving, without guessing the other team's item. So it's a little tricky on how to give clues. So animal might be like turkey or dog or cat. So it said 3, so it's 3 different ones. So if that was a legitimate clue, that was going to give the other team the games. Like they would get. I'll flip those over and see who has them. There's a spy card, or is it an assassin card, that's like if anyone guesses it, it's under one of them. Basically, they lose immediately, and you could end up giving the other person clues if you're guessing and choose wrong. But it's like a real popular, great game to get into for a wide variety of people. Same, it's a word game type of thing, almost like Password, kind of reminds me of, but it's very unique. And we got a whole bunch of those in because they've been real popular really quick. So we got about 6 of them, and already have a few of them spoken for. And see, we also got the Princess Bride As You Wish game back in. They have all these like little mini games he came out with. They have the Miracle Pill, which I haven't played. I played the Battle of the Wits. Basically, it's like a bluffing game, trying to play poison closer to you or away from you, and whoever gets the biggest bid gets the wine. But it's like someone may get poisoned, so it's real. If you love Princess Bride, that'd be one to consider. And let's see, we got a whole bunch of them. We got 4 copies of Pieface. If you go to YouTube and you search for Pieface on YouTube and look for there's like a video of this, looks like a grandfather and his grandkid playing this, and it is hysterical. Basically, this game's like kind of like Russian roulette with like pies, like Russian roulette meets Three Stooges. So you put like a little whipped cream or something along those lines in the little hand. You spin the little dial, you rotate the little thing, and at certain points it might get splat in the face. But if you want to search for that that YouTube video for Pieface, and you'll literally see someone rolling on the ground laughing. It's just it's hysterical to watch. I love the part when the little kid's here kicking his grandfather while he's laughing at him. But yeah, it's a great game though. If you want lots of laughs, especially with kids and family. We had a special request to get Walking Dead Monopoly in, so we got that. Walking Dead is hugely popular. We do have Walking Dead Risk, and we have a few other Walking Dead games. The Monopoly and the Risk are both actually based on the comic book rather than the TV show. They'll have the comic book imagery, and the same thing with that Monopoly version. They also have Bang for Walk. If you ever played Bang, basically it's like this Old West style game where someone's a sheriff and other people are deputies or outlaws, and only person that's really known who's who is the sheriff, and you try to figure out who's who by shooting each other. So, but they came out with the Walking Dead version of that, and there's a couple other Walking Dead games out there, so I can find them. Got this one by Z-Man Games. It's also based on the comic book. It's kind of funny. It's like people come in the store and sometimes they don't realize The Walking Dead was actually based on a comic book originally. But we also got a couple of them based on specifically on the show. You got the Best Defense and got the original one by. These are both by Cryptozoic. So we do have those. They are definitely based on the TV show rather than the comic. One's like cooperative, and the other one's like you're competing for resources. So if you have fans of The Walking Dead coming this Christmas, those are a few good options. Let's see. We got a few other things in Power Grid. Power Grid. We have the deluxe version over there as well. The Power Grid's basically considered a modern classic. It's basically you have all these power plants, and you're kind of bidding for them on your turn. You're trying to get put them in your supply and try and supply the most power after so many rounds, or to get the most, so you get so many points, and basically you're the winner. But it's considered to be a modern classic for sure. We also got Imperial Settlers. This one's been super popular. We've had a really hard time getting it in, so we actually finally got a copy. I believe I got a copy of one of the expansions in as well. We'll see if it's in there if I dig it out. Let's see. So we've got Netrunner, the core game. Basically, this is Netrunner. They call it the living card game. Whoa, sorry, made you dizzy. Basically, you think Magic, but all the expansions are going to be set. So that's the difference between a living card game and a collectible card game. There's not going to be any rares. Every single expansion of this particular one, for example, is going to be exactly the same exact cards in every single box. So you got a good a lot of people that kind of got burnt out on some of the costs that can be involved if you get really competitive in Magic, or really love the idea of the living card game where you don't have to chase the rares and such. But well, making dizzy good. And got a couple more things in here. Got a whole bunch of more. We got 3 more Piefaces. And we got some X-Wing. We got a bunch of new X-Wing ships back in. Let's see what's in this other box we got. Got more Codenames. And let's see. Got more X-Wing. Got looks like the Millennium Falcon right here. If I get it out. Well, let me get the Racco out first. Racco's a classic. It's like if you've got someone that loves classic games, that's probably a must-have in anyone that likes the classic games for sure. The thing's been around for 50 years, so some things are time-tested. Some gamers will poo-poo them, but they're time-tested, and a lot of people love them. So I never judged that sort of thing. So more, and the last thing we got. I really didn't get the expansion. Oh, wait. Maybe we did. Made it small. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot about this one. Valley of the Kings. People have been asking for this one for quite a while, so we got at least 1 copy, maybe 2. We'll see. I think I only may have ordered 1. Let's see. We got Set. That's a classic, and we got a whole bunch of X-Wing type games. Back in, TIE Defender. We got, we don't carry any video games, unfortunately. That's an area I'd love to get into, but we just haven't been able to do it quite yet. It's kind of tough with Steam going online. A lot of stuff's going online, so with video games it's real tough to get into, except for the older stuff, which I'd like to get into eventually. Got the Star Viper. Let's see, we got the X-Wing back in. So we have a whole bunch of expansions that came back in. And it looks like I didn't get the Imperial Settlers expansion. I guess I didn't order it. And we got the expansion, the Unwelcome Guest, or To Gloom, the Unwelcome Guest expansion. If you really love like storytelling type games, Gloom's a real classic, or modern classic. Basically, it's kind of Addams Family type vibes. You got these cards which actually clear. You almost kind of tell from this picture. So you got a family card, and you're trying to make your family miserable, and you have to tell stories why these horrible things are happening to these people as you're playing these cards on them. And the first person, or the first person with the lowest points at the end that kills off all the families win. But see, other players are trying to do things to make the other players, families happy. So, because they don't want them to be, that's how you win. You make them miserable and die. So if you love the storytelling games, that's a really great one to go with. Let's see, and you see we do have quite a few X-Wing type games, and I got a bunch of sale items I'm going to show you in a second, which are semi-related, because we got Armada, Imperial Assault. The core game's actually on sale. Probably for the foreseeable future. Originally they're like $99.99, but they're both like $69.99. Those just for the core set. And if you get the core set and the expansions, we'll give you a discount on the expansion parts. But Armada, basically, if you're familiar with X-Wing, it's the large ships. So it's a whole other scale, and it has a different feel, more of a tactical type of feel. So, but X-Wing is hugely popular, but a lot of people are looking at Armada as well. For it kind of scratches a different itch. Got a bunch of other ones that are on sale in our whole clearance table here. Not clearance table, but our sale table. We just got a surplus of a few things, but like Castles of Burgundy is considered maybe not a modern classic, but it's really, really close. We got that one at 25% off. I got a bunch of these marked down. Some of them, like this Mutant Meeples one. I haven't played this one, so I couldn't say anything about it really. But it's let's see, we got it down to 60% off on that one. So we got a bunch of deals down here. Let's pan around and show you. So you got a few of the toys on sales. You got these little Titan superhero figures. Those are all down to $8.99. Then we got the Transformers. Yeah, Transformers here didn't do well because, I mean, they're cool to look on your shelf, but these guys don't transform. They're kind of stuck in the robot form, so it's kind of an odd thing for them to put out there, but oh well. And let's see, got it's last for Killer Bunnies. Killer Bunnies is like a super popular card game. This is like the Journey to the Jupiter board game, so it's a little different. Or actually quite big, because you're basically playing the board. The original one's like a card game. So we got this one, and we got the expansion for it, both discounted right now. They're both 25% off, so if you like Killer Bunnies, that'd be a good one. This one's kind of an unsung hero, Abacus, kind of a abstract type of game. But yeah, so if you like simple abstracts, easy to learn, 10 to adult, it's a real one worth looking into, I guess. Then we got some tasty minstrel games. We got a few of these on a special deal a while back. So we got these at a special price right now. So, but yeah, they have a real strong following. So we got a few of them in here. So also Castles. Mad King Ludwig is real popular. It's kind of a castle building game where you're building like little castle bits for points. I believe there's auction phase, if I remember right. And let's see what else we got here. Charge Large is really discounted, 75% off. So if you like a Monopoly-ish type game, it might be a bargain there for you. See, Sheriff of Nottingham's like a real popular. Basically, it's a big bluffing game. So if you like liar's dice types of games and negotiation type games, this one would be a surefire hit. Basically, you're trying to sneak in goods in contraband, like past the sheriff. You can bribe the sheriff in order to get it past him, or you bribe him to get someone to open someone else's bag. So you get really creative with like how you work with the sheriff, and the sheriff changes each turn. But if he's right, and you do have contraband, and he opens your bag, you have to pay him some money. So, but if he's wrong and he opens it, it's like he has to pay you. So it's a real popular. If you search YouTube, search for tabletop, you can see Will Wheaton playing it with his friends. This one here is like a really great game. I think it was just priced a little too high for what it is, but so it was originally like a $59 or $52.99 game or $53.99 game. But it's a great game. But so we had to mark it down a little bit to $49 at 25% off. It's a real good game. It has a little bit of real-time dice rolling game, rolling aspects to it. But you're building these really cool like amusement park rides, and these rides are actually all in 3D. So you're rolling a dice, you're trying to get results to build rides or get robots in your ride, because you're building for robots for some reason, and trying to clear out the trash that it's kind of creating. So you have to keep up on that. But it's really good for kind of lightweight to medium weight type of game, but it's a real good one. Let's see, we also got another game here. We got Tammany Hall. We got a couple copies of too. And that looks about it for today. And we're down here at Folsom, and actually we have a game night every Monday at the Fat Rabbit, every Monday at 6. So if you ever want to come down, if you ever come on down and join us. We're down here to Farragut. Everybody at 6. Which is 825 Sutter Street, so it's right down the street from the store. So we'll catch you next time. Bye.